it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk, guys. Welcome back. Good morning. Hope you have a fantastic day out there, guys. We are back in the Manti Core. We're going to talk some more scouting stuff that seemed to go over well with you guys. This is going to be kind of an alternate opening on Steeps. We are here on Steeps. There are some fairly well-known, I think, openings for light tanks on Steeps. The big one, the most obvious one potentially, is Hey Diddle Diddle right up the middle. There's a bush here as you can get into. The other side has a similar situation on a bush right there. There is a position here with the rocks and some bushes you can try to get to. That's more dangerous to get across because you often get lit by people here or potentially even up on the ridge depending on how good your camo is. There is another bush in the middle over here that you can push to, but we're going to do something a little bit different. We're not going to go to the middle. They have a Manticore, they have an RHM, there's no artillery. That is helpful in terms of if I get trapped somewhere behind a rock, at least I'm not going to get pounded by artillery. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up here to the left and I'm going to kind of ridge surf this just a little bit and see if I can counter any scouts moving around here or potentially trying to get into these bushes right here. So we're going to take a look, maybe light up some guys crossing, get some shots. Not as good an idea because there's no artillery. That's pretty nice when artillery can reach back there and hit them, but we're going to counter this push towards their bush over there. There's another bush all the way on the other side behind a rock. You can get up in there and catch guys crossing into the heavy brawling area. Over here, that's this rock here at about F2, but we're just going to troll right along here, and I'm just trying to catch out a light tank, and looks like we did a decent job of that. Didn't get lit, that works. So I know where he is, he doesn't know where I am. We're going to pop out here and take a nice shot on him and back out. We get a bit lucky here because he just comes in and misses, thank you, and takes another hit, so fantastic. That's one of the scouts, about half his hit points gone, but I don't want to tarry here. I do not want to get trapped here, right? I don't want guys to be able to get up kind of where really what the Bat Chat's already doing, or if they get any of their hold down tanks here up in this crevice, because then my escape out of here is not as easy, and the longer I wait, the more possibility there is somebody getting on this ridge or up on this hill here, in which case my escape is more difficult as well. So I thought the Bat Chat was going to pop and go after me. I should be dark by now. That's what I was worried about back there. Notice the Grillet and the other guys, so I'm going to get out of this spot before any of those guys light me again, and we'll just head on over this way. So a bit of an alternate opening. So now what I need to do is look for a way to scout either through the middle, maybe going back that way, but I noticed that the LT100 and the Mouse of all things is pushing up the middle. So we'll take a look here. Their Manticore is dead. That has already opened up the map significantly for me, but understand on this map, it is pretty vision saturated and it's a wide open map. Generally, it's difficult to get into positions without being seen on this map, especially later on when people have moved and spread out. So until the guns start to disappear, it's going to be a little more difficult. We're going to jump into this bush at least for the moment, and we are watching the LT100. All right, let's think about this for a second, guys. There was a Sturv sitting up here, but he looked like maybe he was running. He certainly took some hits. However, there could be more guys hanging out there. There also could be guys up in this ridge line over here I want to be careful with, but I'd really love to drive this wedge between these guys, especially with all the hit points and armor of the Mouse. This guy is just rolling. There's no artillery, which is one of the reasons you can do this a little bit easier. So now I'm just going to push up in here, fellas, and we're going to try to get up underneath their guns here. I actually catch their Sturv moving back. That is great information right there. He's no longer sitting there. Hopefully the LT or the T100 LT sees that. And now I'm going to come over here and start harassing the other side of the map here. We've got all kinds of stuff. We've got an IS-7, a JPZ, and some other guys. But we've got a Carnarvon Action X and a T95E6 that have moved up. So let's push in here and see if we can't maybe light some TDs sitting in the back or potentially bring our gun to bear. So just use this terrain here, kind of sneak in, and we'll kill this Patton. No, we're going to just track him. That's going to get us lit, so now we have to be careful. All right, what do we have to be careful with? We have to watch being shot in the back. We have to pay attention if there's anybody lurking around right here that might want to come out and shoot us. But check out the amount of map control we have now, guys, especially over here. Great map control in the corner. I'm up underneath here. We got a Mouse and a 100 LT or 200 LT hanging out in the middle. We are getting pushed a little bit. That does bear watching on the other side of the map. And down goes the Action X. That's not good. But we have 4 of them, so we've traded 4 of them for 1 of us. A bit of a dangerous move here, but I don't feel like anyone's here, so we go ahead and shoot that. We're going to use these rocks right here to shield ourselves mostly from any guys that are camping way up in these bushes back here. I'm sure you've been there yourself. Back up here in the sniper nest, and look at the Maus. In any event, it's keeping them busy. So while the Maus is alive, I have a little bit more free reign over here. Notice they've lost 5 tanks now. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 at least, maybe 5 on the other side of the map over there. We've lit the 50-51 and the Sturv and the JPZ. That's 8. Boy, there just really isn't much left, fellas. What's not lit? A Foch and a Grill. And while I don't want to be hit by the Foch or the Grill necessarily, those are the only 2 that are unlit. So we're just going to keep on punishing this guy. Now we got some mediums. The Bat Chat and the 50-51 are harassing and tearing up the Maus. They end up killing the LT, and now I feel like I'm going to come around here. I want to start helping the Maus over here, maybe start punishing these light tanks. If I could sneak a shot on the 50-51 and kill him, that would be fantastic. Probably not going to be able to do that. Let's just go ahead, and I actually do a bit of a super aggressive thing. I'm going to ram this Bat Chat. Why not? Do a little extra damage to him. Oops, took a hit from the 30, MX-30B. I don't want to get hit too many more times, but Bat Chats have long reloads. Nice, somebody else got him. Oh, brakes, get back, get back. Okay, took a snap at that guy, but he didn't get me. And hang out in the rock right here, and the Maus is near dead. So we've only got 652 assist, 1,766 damage. But what we're looking to do now is light these fellas up. Let's add some to our assist, see if we can find these guys. Maybe I can shoot this leopard as he crosses. Oh, maybe I'll just shoot this guy. He's hanging out. There we go. We track him. We do get lit. I kind of assumed that would happen. He takes some more hits. Fantastic. A little more assist. Cranks us up to 1,000. A little bit more assist. Very nice. And now we're just going to tuck up underneath. We can tell that the only guys that are alive are in that corner. They've finished everything off over there. In fact, it looks like the 30B just missed me. So that's fantastic. Shots going in on him. Got 2,100 damage and 1,369. Multiple scouts. Sometimes you don't want to go to the most common spot, to the known spot. Sometimes you're looking for a bit of an alternate play that you can make. Notice I did eventually go to the standard spot in the middle, right? After their Manticore died, we did some good damage on their Panzer wagon or their RHM. That guy died pretty quick. Once their 2 scouts died, it was game over in terms of spotting. So as long as our team continues to be careful and uses our spotting, and we're able to put wedges into the defense like a damn Maus up the middle with me and the 100 supporting him, giving them all kinds of trouble, that's going to make it really hard for the enemy team to win. This map tends to have some fairly aggressive common spots. So to reiterate, this bush here is not as aggressive right here at F2. You can watch them cross. You might get a shot, but you're probably going to have to bail out of it pretty quick because it does tend to get blind shot. You can go to this bush here or this bush here, but that gets you trapped generally, especially if the other team puts a scout up in the middle somewhere. Scout in the middle is always a player, but you saw actually the RHM kind of doing what I was doing, a bit of an alternate move over here to just see what's going on this side, see if you can catch somebody out, maybe get some shots on the guys that are camping, or from your guys that are camping up here in the bushes and all that good stuff. So this map does have some fairly standard initial positions, but it's also got some nice alternates, and I just showed you one anyway from the green side there. Let me know what you think of that. That's all I've got. We will see ya.